I love the armor this dude's wearing. It's awesome.
Yep.
Oh,
we're live. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I got share here, as you can see right here.
That counter command?
Yeah, all the reputation systems getting an upgrade.
Awesome.
You know, so that's why Data Mac was saying, don't take your thick stuff because that's not going to do nothing. You want to use your reputation one, and if you use your reputation, it'll, make it look better, but also boost the stats and stuff.
Right, I don't have a whole lot of reputation gear. I mean, most of it's ground gear, and I don't know. I mean, I've got all my reputations, except for Yukara's. Everything else is done.
Right. Well, after doing the test trouble, like I said, the two sets that I was definitely switching back and forth to was my Borg set and the Undine set, you know.
Well, I mean, I have my my Borg set on my M-Fan right now, and that is the Mark 11. It's the stuff that I got when I did the missions the old way, when we had the missions.
Yep.
When it was a 4-piece set. So now I have the universal assimilated module that used to be part of this set, and I've got the regular board set.
Right.
I don't even know what goes with this assimilated module anymore. Omega weapon amplifier, reactive deflection. Oh, so you just need the cutting beam and the torpedo launcher.
Yeah, pretty much. Just the console, the cutting beam, and the platinum torpedo, and that makes up the your weapon set.
The second part of the board set, yeah.
Because I understand that one way they want to just separate it, weapon stats, shit stats, and all that stuff. But then when they go in the warp core, they need to fix that, if they're going to make complete sets.
Mm-hmm.
They need to get a Borg warp core and a...
You know what I'd love to see?
What?
I would love to see the, you know how, like, they started integrating warp cores and different things like that? For the ground gear, I want them to start using tricorders.
In the test shuttle, you do get to play with one.
Well, like, so that, like, when I have my original series gear on, I can have, like, the old big black tricorder strapped around my shoulder, or, have it visible. I don't even care if it does anything. I just want it to...
yeah.
I just want it for decoration.
Exactly. No, like I said, here's the tricorder they are bringing out. If you're science, you will get a medical tricorder. If you're engineer, you'll get some kind of engineering one. And how the tactical beats me, because I never heard of tactical having one, but supposedly each class will have their own version of tricorder for them to use.
You know what, I'm going to throw the Omega torpedo launcher and the cutting beam into the queue. I might pick those up. It means I'm going to have to start doing STFs.
Exactly, because like I said, the groups out, the first group you have to run into is the pesky-ass lords, and of course the queen announces herself and says, "See, I'm not dead, ha ha, come back to come hunt you down." And then it kind of, goes to the rest of the crowd. And, of course, a certain individual that we can't seem to kill for some damn reason, he shows up and says, fucking going with the dogs, well, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Because we can't seem to kill him, and we can't seem to kill the damn door queen,
But the Iconians floating around out there somewhere, too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
see, that's what some people thinking that mysterious shit that they're showing, that's an actual Iconian warship or like dreadnought ship type.
And these things need a lot of dilithium. It's 15,000 apiece.
Ouch.
My ground gear isn't that bad.
Right.
The ground gear, the most it asked for was 9,000.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Sherry was just...
You have some grinding again.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. I haven't decided what I want this ship to use.
Right. Yeah.
Like right now I'm just using Borg set because the Borg sets,
Are
not too
reliable.
bad.
Not reliable. Funky looking.
And of course I've got like my fleet weapons.
Right. Okay, well where I am, ladies and gentlemen, I'm down here on the bottom down here. Sherry was telling me about how there's this officer here where we have to talk to this person.
Put a Borg torpedo on this. The cutting beam's 360, right?
Yeah, I believe so. That's like your first, the cutting beam and the Borg module are your first two things you start grinding for.
Well, I mean, I have the assimilate module. I just don't have the cutting beam or the torpedo. I could put the cutting beam on the back since it's 360.
Exactly.
And I could probably... That would mean I would only be using that torpedo. What's the cooldown on it?
It's not much, but if you have that one Romulan guy, don't use him. Because there's a thing about where he can't speed up plasma torpedoes.
Mega plasma torpedo launcher. 90-degree firing arc. It doesn't say what its cooldown is.
If I remember correctly, it's like 2 seconds, 20 seconds. It's not that long, but by the time I flip back around, it's ready to fire again. It's not that long, but if you use that law, that's his name, Romulan law.
If I put those two weapons on my ship, like, the MVAM is set up. It's got the 4 weapons in the front and the 3 weapons in the back. Well, right now, the 3 weapons in the back are 2 turrets and a torpedo launcher. And in the front, it's all heavy cannons, quad cannon, and a torpedo launcher. If I take the cutting beam and put it in the back, it could replace one of the turrets, but I was thinking I'd probably just put it in place of the torpedo, which means I would have no torpedo in back at all. And then it would mean that the only torpedo I would have would be the Omega one.
Well, you gotta figure, because you're being an escort, you're gonna flip around pretty quick, so if somebody gets on your 6, you're able to flip that thing around and get them off your 6.
Right. And if it doesn't have too incredibly long of a cooldown time, I could probably use it, because like the cluster torpedo, for example, takes forever. You can't run that on its own.
Right, and if you use high yield, especially high yield 3, hell, you're doing like 20,000 some damage, but the problem is that it moves.
3.
Huh?
I don't think I have high yield 3.
Oh, you should. Cause like I said, I mean, that's when you see people doing those, escorts doing those gunshots against the Borgs and others, that's why, because they're using high yield 3. Only thing is,
I've got 3 tactical officers running right now, an ensign who's got high yield 1, a lieutenant who's got torp spread 1 and cannon rapid fire 1, and then a commander station that's got tac team 1, cannon scatter volley 1, torp spread 3, and omega pattern 3.
Oh, not bad.
Where would high yield 3 go?
Basically goes in the same spot where the torp spread 3 goes.
So it's a commander?
Yeah.
Not a commander, but a lieutenant commander?
Yeah, lieutenant commander. Because it's a third spot.
I only have 1 slot for that, so if I did that, I'd lose torp spread 3.
Oh, I know. Well, you got some people who that's how they still run it.
And I'd rather have the torp spread.
Right. Yeah, because the only other problem is with it, you fire it, and if the enemy, which sometimes does get snared, see it coming, they shoot it out. But I mean, if it gets to that target, yeah, that's like 20,000 some, 30,000 some a pure damage that, that PvE.
I have a tactical officer I teach high yield 3-2, and then just switch her out with the other one.
Yeah, that's what I always do. I mean, that's why when you look at my thing, you look at all my bridge officers, I got my thing, I'm constantly dying more slots than my bridge officers.
In that case, I'm still sacrificing Torp Spread 3, because I only have one station that's got that much.
Alright, well anyway, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Sherry was telling me about this officer here that we had to go see and to get this this here shell day. I think
you said the Delta Flyer had more than one shuttle station?
Yeah, I did. It's got a science that sticks into it. But then most of them have science. That it's got an extra, that's universal that you can put anybody in.
Let me switch from my...
then you go with your...
to my Delta Flyer.
Cause that's what I always like. I always like the Delta Flyer. And hell, I spend all that time grinding it, building it, crafting it.
Because that's the Delta Flyer that we had to put together. We
Exactly.
had to build it ourselves.
Exactly, and it's a lot thicker and heavier and seems to last a lot longer than the other Delta Flyers.
What's the Yellowstone using right now?
But anyway, like I said, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude. That's awesome.
Yep.
I put the omnidirectional anti-proton beam from the one Dyson ship on the Yellowstone, and a biomolecular photon torpedo launcher.
Oh, nice.
Pretty decent deflector. It's got that Tetrion plasma impulse, which is on any shuttle.
Have you done that one mission yet that has that transphasic torpedo? I forget what mission it's in, but once you do it, you don't see it over it again once you do it. But it's in one of your mission things. You get a transphasic dork adaptable torpedo. That is going to be your best friend with your dork set when you're dealing with the dorks and everybody else.
Which mission was that
in?
I think I know the one you're talking about. I'll have to check my bank in a minute and see if I have that still.
Yeah, because I forget. Now, I keep remembering about it, but each time I go to my mission log, it's not available, because it's, how sometimes, you do some of these missions, and you see the reward, but then after you do the mission, you get crappy rewards, and you never see that one again.
Right. Let's take a look.
So I forget which one it is. Because I was using it on the Turtle Test Server, and I was like, oh my god, it's like one shot in these Thorgs. Yeah, but as I was saying, Sherry was telling me that there was a mission available, and
basically switching the gear from the Delta Flyer on the Yellowstone. So the Yellowstone's gonna get all the rap. And the Delta Flyer's gonna get some good gear.
Exactly, that's what I got on mine.
And I'll take a look and see if that looks better on the Delta Flyer.
And little by little, all those advanced gears that I have, I'm moving them over to the Delta Flyer and putting it on the Delta Flyer.
Look at the stations. Yeah, it does have a second station. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I always run.
What's really funny is the science station, the character, you know how like the Yellowstone has a tractor beam automatically without having to have a power there. The first character they threw in was my science officer that has a tractor beam.
Nice.
She might actually be the one I leave there too.
Right.
Actually, no. Why don't we have my Borg do it? Almost all of them have tractor beam.
The way I done it was
On my board,
online.
be the science officer.
Online, what I done was I had the one science officer that has hazard emitter 1, so that way it will clean the shuttle plus, and heal it, and take care of its hull. And then on, I had a second science officer that does, shield transfer thing to get the shields back up.
None of these guys have a healing ability on them.
But as I was saying, Sherry was just telling me that there was a mission available to the upgrade. Now, I remember the other day I was looking at this thing. Oh no, wrong one. I was looking at this thing and I was like, okay, what's this? And I was trying to figure it out. So Sherry was telling me, well, there's this mission available over here. So we're going to go ahead and pick up. Alright, you received the following rewards. Superior science attack, superior engineering.
It means I'll have no hull heals for my shuttle.
That's not good.
No. Unless I teach one of my other engineering officers, engineering team 1.
Yeah, that's better to have science that has hazard emitter. That way, if you get hit something that has a radiation effect or whatever, you'd be able to clean yourself from it, plus keep your hull
You
healed.
had someone with hazard emitter. Who had a hazard emitter? Oh, it was my Riemann. He has hazard emitters. Okay.
Yeah.
And I have 2 engineering officers. What does he have on his lowest level? Emergency powered auxiliary 1. Yeah, we can teach you. We can teach you engineering team 1.
Yep.
Because that's gonna be a thing. I'll look at my bank and see if I have that torpedo you're talking about.
Yeah, 'cause like I said, when I was on the triple test server, I was using that torpedo against the Lords, and they hated me.
You're talking about that.
Yep, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, you definitely want that missile, especially... It's not the first mission, it's like the second, third one you have to deal with them.
Yeah, I mean, it's damage times 3.
Yeah,
with
you
extra
absorb
power
it.
against the Borg.
Yeah, because you look at the number of what it does to the Borgs. Alright, they're charging weapons, cannon, projectiles.
Yeah, that's in my bank. I had been using it for a little while.
Alright.
But I think I found that my fleet, quantum torpedo was stronger.
Well, of course it's going to be stronger because of the kinetic damage it can do. I mean, that's where transphasic and quantums are different. Transphasic, they're a little bit weaker, but they have to go through the shield before they do their effect. While quantums, as soon as they see see the shield, they're doing their job. Because that's their job, that they'll blow that shield away and go through everything. While transphasic, it phase through and then hit the hull.
Well, that was under Quinn's office.
Yep. The trainer
Skilled
under
trainer.
Quinn.
You're gonna go teach this engineer how to fix his freaking shuttlecraft.
Yeah, 'cause you're gonna definitely need it.
I can't have an engineer who can't heal my ship.
Exactly.
So I've got one who uses engineering 2 on the starship, and then apparently I need one with engineering 1 on the, nope, that's my skills. I want the bridge officer trainer. Here we go. I want one on the shuttle, since I only have the 2 engineers anyway.
Right.
We'll filter to engineering base. He's engineering 1, 2, wait. Oh, he's Android. That's right. Go visit my Delta flyer. Granted, I rarely use the shuttles anyway, which is why I hadn't bothered to notice this before. Half the time I'm not in shuttlecraft.
Exactly. The only time I do is when I'm doing the adult mission. Or they do the shuttle fleet event.
Right. That's one of the things that I like about the Scorpion fighter when I'm doing shuttle events, because the Scorpion fighter on my Romulans, can cloak and all. Actually, all of their shuttles can cloak, can't they?
All of them.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but the Romulans can cloak, Deads can, and Klingons. No, I don't think they cloak, I don't think.
No, I don't think they cloak their shuttles.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I've almost got enough Undine marks to finish off my grenade for my kit.
Yeah.
Got a long way to go, though. So I noticed that they had, for the counter command, a phaser and a disruptor rifle. I found that kind of weird, but me being me, I'm gonna build both of them, even though they do the same thing.
Exactly.
Because I like having a collection of weapons in my bank.
Exactly.
And I'll throw a few into the inventory so I can switch back and forth.
And I didn't recommend it. Use reputation gear. Don't use your fleet gear. You'll just be wasting points and all. So use reputation.
This is the most developed one.
Right. I'm going over to the bank real quick. So I got the mission picked up now.
Which mission?
That one upgrade, whatever it was. Did I know? I was reading it while you was talking. And I seen Doddles log in, log out. Oh wow, that's all I can do. I didn't take a picture of the door stats, so I don't know. Well, that's screwed. I can't use them. Yeah, I'll just throw it back. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a break right here because it's turning like dinner time, so I'm going to take a break and I'll be back shortly. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, please click the dislike button, and thanks for watching. Live long and prosper now. Bye.